spectrum future.
We have not been in this setup for a very long time, and I've honestly really missed it, so I'm very happy right now. Hey guys, so it's Savannah. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are back doing a video that is kind of like a heartbreak pep talk, I would say. Kind of like a let's talk. It's more of like a heartbreak pep talk. If you don't know what heartbreak pep talks are, they're essentially exactly how they sound. I have 3 of them on my channel. I think this will be the 4th. And this one is basically the one that I get the most questions about. I get so many DMs on a daily basis asking me how to forget about someone, how to get over them, and how to move past that. But it's so hard because you either see them at school or you just can't stop thinking about them, or there's like a lot of things that go into not being able to get over them. And your main question to me typically is, how do I do that? So I thought I'd sit down and just kind of film a video talking about all my tips and tricks. I know what it feels like to have to get over someone. I get you. I got you. I'm with you. I'm gonna try to help you out as best as I can. So to start out this video, I am going to need you guys to grab your phone right now. Do me a favor, take out your cell phone. Take out your phone. This one's mine. So open your phone, put your little code in if you have one. If you don't, you probably should, because just get a lock on your phone. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your contacts, okay? Go to your contacts. Here are my list of contacts, all right? And I have to have an X in here somewhere. Typically I wouldn't. Like my old phone, I started out like 0 contact, because you know how like iCloud can like import your contacts to your phone? My old phone didn't do that, so I had to manually import each contact, and so all of my exes at the time, like I just didn't import their contacts because why would I? But with this phone, I got it in December. iCloud was just so nice enough to remind me about all my past mistakes and put them back on my phone. So we're gonna find one, okay? Let's just find one. I had an ex that I called Satan just because he was literally Satan, and there's 2 Satans in my phone, and I know they're both him because they both say really not nice things next to it, but they're 2 different numbers. Fuck it, we'll do both, okay? Go through your phone, click on your ex, and then you're gonna go, how do you delete a contact? Edit, scroll all the way down, delete contact. We're gonna do this at the same time. Ready? Delete. And like that, they're gone. I was the type of person for so long where I'm gonna like keep their number, I'm not gonna block them. But I don't really know what my point was, honestly. I just kind of always wanted to believe that it would work out, so I never deleted the number. It never worked out. And if you really want to go above and beyond, which I really do recommend, I've done it on a couple people, block their number and then delete it. So there's no way of them getting into contact with you or you gaining their number again, because most likely you will forget it. That little step right there is just kind of relieving. For me, it makes me feel like I have a sense of control. I'm like a control freak when it comes to relationships and dating, and like I always have to feel like I'm in control in some way. My thing is, with a lot of my exes, or I think the majority or all of them, they always had control of me in some way. I always thought I had control, but they always did this weird thing where they would always actually end up having the control. My way of gaining back my control and my power is deleting them from my phone and deleting my texts with them. Honestly, deleting your text with a person is the most refreshing thing. The whole out of sight, out of mind thing is just to try to get you to, like, if they're not in your world, then you won't think about them, which is true to an extent. But let's say you're in high school or you're in college or you have to work with this person, you're constantly gonna see them. Like, it's not just like a no, out of sight, out of mind type thing. I remember when I was like trying to get over people and people would just tell me, well, it's just, it'll take time. Like, it'll take time. And I was like, screw time. Like, I don't want, like, no. And I just would kind of convince myself. I was like, you know what? Like, no, like I don't need time. Like, I'm over them now. Like, I choose now. And you can do that. You honestly can do that if you want to do that. The thing is I subconsciously never wanted to do that, so it never actually ended up working in my situations. But if you want, you can decide. This is the beauty of being your own person. Right now, you can decide that you are over them. And I know that is so much easier said than done. Believe me, trust me, I know that. 1, 2, 3, I am done. You're done. But there's more to it, and I know there's more to it. I'm not dumb. I hated everyone that told me it would take time, but it took time. There's certain people that I thought I would never be over. I was like, nope, it's never gonna happen. Like, I gave it a couple months and it still wouldn't work. I gave it a couple years, still wouldn't work. And I was like, what in the hell? Like, I am always going to be stuck on this person. I'm not stuck on them anymore. And it's not because I'm in a relationship. I was not stuck on them before that. Fact of the matter is you grow up. And in the matter of growing up, you start understanding why it didn't work. I think I had to realize if I was meant to be with this person, I would be with this person. So clearly, if I'm not with them, I'm not meant to be with them. That's kind of my whole mindset on a lot of things in life, is that if it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. And it took me a really long time to accept that because like I said, I am such a control freak sometimes, and I am like, nope, it's meant to happen now, it's supposed to happen now, I gotta make it happen now. That's just not how life works. And as you grow up, you start to see that. I think also a lot of it refers to my first Heartbreak Pep talk video, which if you haven't seen that, I'll link it in the description box below. It has a lot to do with self-worth, learning your worth, learning what you're capable of, learning what you deserve, and moving on from there. I have been in the worst of the worst relationships. I thought that it's what I deserved, and so that's why I kind of never got past them, because I was like, well, I don't deserve any better, and so I deserve these terrible people, mind you, terrible. And I was like, no, I deserve them, so like I shouldn't get over them because like I deserve them, we're meant for each other, blah blah blah. The most screwed up mindset, honestly. It's just not the truth. You can't trap yourself in your room, refuse to see sunlight, refuse to start your day, and refuse to get up out of bed, and refuse to just go on about your normal life. And I think that's why it's so important when you're in a relationship to understand you're two separate people and you have two separate lives, but you are in one relationship, but you're two separate people. You're not one person. I know personally, I'd be really, really sad after a breakup, and then I'd finally get myself to go out, give myself to go out there and either go out with my friends, hang out with my family, or just hang out with myself, go to the beach by myself, or go for a drive, do something. And it kind of just clicks, and you're like, I'm okay. Like, I am okay, I don't need them, and you kind of have this epiphany type of moment, and you understand that they didn't make you who you are. The person that you're upset about didn't make you who you are. They were a part of your story, and they were a part of your life, but they weren't your whole part, and they aren't your whole life. And then you realize that there's a reason you aren't with these people, and there's a reason that you guys broke up. There's a reason the relationship didn't work, and 9 out of 10 times, or 9.5 out of 10 times, if I'm being honest, you realize you don't even want to be with that person. Give it some time, I promise you, you're not gonna feel the same. But I think that what screws a lot of people up is the fact that they feel like they need, and it is a necessity, to be over someone in a specific time frame. There is no like end date for you to like stop being sad over someone. Cut yourself a break. Like, it's okay, you're gonna be okay, and it's okay that you're sad over something. It means you have feelings, it's not a bad thing. Go out and find something better, because typically you deserve better. Actually, not even typically, most likely, most definitely you deserve better. Don't feel bad if your friends don't want to listen to you anymore, or if you feel like you've been talking too much about it. Honestly, if your friends make you feel bad about talking about it too much, they aren't your real friends. Find better friends. Find a friend who will literally sit up all hours of the night while you cry talking about how much you miss your stupid ex. Those are your real friends. And then the very next day, take that friend and go out and live your life, because you need distractions. You need to clear your head. Remember what life was like without that person. I think a lot of it is we kind of get caught up in the memories and all that, and we think that we can never make new ones, which is bullshit, because you can't, and you can live an amazing and incredible life. Personally, I think it kind of goes through stages. I think you're like, initially it's like you're nowhere near over this person, like this is very like beginning breakup, like it is very fresh, it is very sad and bad and no good. Then you move on and you're like, like I'm still sad, but like I'm gonna get out of bed and I'm like gonna go through life and whatever. Then it's like, I'm going through life, but like I'm still checking my phone to see if they'll text me, and like I'm still kind of wishing that like we'll get back together. And then you take a couple shots and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? I'm so amazing, I don't need them anymore. Then you go out and live your life, then you start realizing something. You were amazing before them, you're amazing after them, you don't need them, and you'll be okay. That is my timeline of getting over someone. I genuinely don't even know if like I'm giving you good advice. Like, does anything I'm saying make sense? I feel like I'm contradicting myself a lot, and like I'm just kind of going back and forth and like spitting words out. To get over someone, there's no magic cure, because if there was, everyone would be high off that like no other. And I think what people have to understand and realize is that it's okay to not be fully okay, and it's okay not to be over someone that you feel like you're supposed to be, or if you feel like you're holding on to something but the other person is, and you feel like the other person's now dating someone, living their life, that sucks too. Trust me, been there. It's not fun. When you gave someone your everything and then in a split second you feel like they're off with someone else doing other things, forgetting about you. Let me tell you something. Most likely, they haven't forgotten about you. Trust me. If it gives you any sense of comfort and calm, I can promise you that they have not forgotten about you. They are not worth stressing over. I don't know who I'm looking at over there, but they are not worth stressing over. And you deserve so much more than to be stressed over someone like that. Deserve the world and more. And if someone's not willing to give it to you, then move on to the next. Like, honestly, what are you really missing out on? Delete the number, unfollow on Instagram, unfollow on Twitter. Don't see what's going on in their life. You've already had memories with them. You don't need to see the new ones that they're making. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you the weaker person. It makes you a person who's taking control of their life back. Because that's ultimately what you have to do. I hope this made sense. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you feel better, and I know you will. And I hate that I'm saying this, but I promise, give it time. Alright, you guys, that was the end of this video. My camera is going to die. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Savannah. I make videos 3 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. You should subscribe, join the family. As always, all my links are going to be at the end of this video and in the description box below. I love you so much. I'll be back in a couple days with a brand new video. Bye, guys. Oh, I didn't do the kiss thing. Bye, guys.